Friends, have you ever felt like you're giving your business everything, but something's still missing? You pour in your heart, your soul, and countless hours, yet the breakthrough seems elusive. What if I told you there's a hidden principle, often overlooked, that could unlock the success you've been working so hard for? This principle isn't about working harder or smarter. It's about something much deeper, something that goes beyond the realm of traditional business strategies. It's about aligning ourselves with a power far greater than our own and trusting in His perfect timing. We live in a culture that glorifies the hustle. We're told to grind and never give up. While perseverance is crucial, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that our success depends solely on our efforts. We push ourselves to the limit, sacrificing rest and peace of mind, only to find ourselves burned out and no closer to our goals. What if the problem isn't our work ethic, but rather the foundation upon which we're building? What if the missing piece isn't more effort, but a deeper understanding of God's plan for our business? The Bible tells us in Psalm 37, verse 7, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him." This simple yet profound verse encourages us to pause, to take a moment to breathe, and to find solace in the presence of the Lord. It reminds us that in the stillness we can hear God's gentle whisper guiding us. For Christian entrepreneurs, this message is especially significant. Our success isn't determined by our frantic striving or endless hustle, but by our willingness to surrender to God's perfect timing. It's about trusting that He knows the best path for us. The world constantly tells us to hustle, to push harder, to make things happen on our own. We are bombarded with messages that equate busyness with productivity and success. But God whispers to our hearts, inviting us to rest in Him. He calls us to trust that He is working all things together for our good, even when we can't see it. In those quiet moments of prayer and reflection, we can find the peace that surpasses all understanding. He has a plan for your business, a plan far greater than anything we could orchestrate on our own. When we align our goals with His will, we open ourselves to blessings beyond our imagination. So take a step back, be still, and let God's timing unfold in your life. When we ignore God's timing, we risk falling into a cycle of frustration and burnout. We chase after quick fixes and shortcuts, only to find ourselves further from our desired destination. We become so focused on our own timeline that we miss the opportunities God is strategically placing before us. Imagine a farmer impatiently digging up his seeds every day, checking for growth. He wouldn't reap a harvest, he'd destroy it. In the same way, our impatience can sabotage the very blessings God desires to bring into our businesses. Section 5. Letting Go and Letting God. This chapter is about the profound act of surrendering our will to a higher power. Shifting our mindset to align with God's will requires us to surrender control. It's a journey of faith and trust, where we learn to let go of our fears and anxieties. It means letting go of our need to micromanage every detail and trusting that He knows what's best for us. This act of surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our faith. This doesn't mean we become passive, it means we act in faith, guided by His wisdom and empowered by His strength. We take steps forward, knowing that we are not alone in our journey. When we surrender our businesses to God, a beautiful thing happens. We start to see our work as a form of worship, and our efforts become more meaningful. Our striving ceases, and we find peace in the midst of the journey. The stress and pressure of trying to control every outcome fade away. We begin to see His hand in every detail, and opportunities flow naturally, not forced. We recognize that every success and every challenge is part of His divine plan for us. By letting go and letting God, we open ourselves to a life of greater purpose and fulfillment. We learn to trust in His timing and His ways, finding joy in the journey. In this state of surrender, we experience a deeper connection with God and with those around us. Our relationships flourish and our hearts are filled with gratitude. Letting go and letting God is a continuous process, a daily practice of faith. It transforms our lives, bringing us closer to the divine and to our true selves. Section 6. Practical steps for divine alignment. In this section, we will explore how to bring our daily activities into harmony with divine principles. So how do we practically implement this principle in our daily lives? It starts with intentionality and a commitment to seeking divine guidance in all we do. First, start your day with prayer. This simple act sets the tone for the day, inviting divine wisdom and clarity into your decisions. Ask God for guidance and wisdom in your business decisions. This can help you navigate challenges and seize opportunities with a sense of peace and purpose. Second, schedule time for rest and rejuvenation. It's essential to balance work with moments of relaxation and reflection. Remember, God rested on the seventh day, not because he was tired, but because he knew the importance of Sabbath. Taking time to rest allows us to recharge and gain new perspectives. Finally, trust God's timeline. His delays are not denials. Patience is key in understanding that everything unfolds according to his perfect plan. He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating circumstances for your good. Even when things seem slow, trust that progress is being made. Success in God's economy isn't about doing less, it's about doing things his way. It's about aligning our efforts with his will and trusting that he will bring the increase in his perfect timing. By aligning our actions with divine principles, we can achieve a sense of fulfillment and purpose that transcends mere worldly success. Trust in his plan, and you will see the fruits of your labor in ways you never imagined. Section 7. From Striving to Thriving. When we embrace the principle of resting in God's timing, we experience a profound transformation in our businesses. Our perspective shifts from one of scarcity and striving to one of abundance and thriving. We find joy in the journey, knowing that we are not alone in our pursuits. God wants to bless your business, friend. He wants to see you succeed, not just financially, but spiritually and emotionally as well. He has a plan for you, a plan filled with purpose and overflowing with blessings. Section 8. Embrace the journey. Today, I encourage you to surrender your business timeline to God. Release the pressure you're putting on yourself and trust that he is working all things together for your good. Embrace the journey, knowing that he is with you every step of the way. If you found this message encouraging, please share it with other Christian entrepreneurs who might be struggling with this principle. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building a kingdom-focused business. God bless you.